I would give Boom the slight advantage for the draft. I think Yopaj, whenever he has the win condition for his team, he always delivers. I think Mushi will be able to adapt to that Razor. Lately, we've seen Mushi in farm-heavy heroes. Razor not so much, but this will allow Mushi to play a lot faster and again, buy space for the Lina, build up. I think the timings of Boom are just really strong, and the heroes they have are within their comfort zone here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's it, John. We'll get into game number 1. See how this one does pan out. Of course, I think most people watching would probably agree Boom Esports are looking like the big favorites in this grand final. Best of 5, though, absolutely anything can happen. Of course, you've got a bit of chemistry here between the two teams as well as Natsumi. Obviously on great terms with Yopaj and Skem and everybody else. In fact, Mushi's even getting tipped. He'll send it back to Xavius. Everyone's happy this grand final. Very good to see.
Yeah, you know, we didn't really mention it, but this is a Rambulan. We're just not used to it because Boom used to be Indonesian.
Mavis, already getting caught out. Chat was there. Impel's going to land. They should be able to secure this. FBZ gets the chains forward, or maybe they can't. Mavis is a bit of a tanky support, but not for long. FBZ does get through him. First blood towards the timber. That's a really nice start here for FBZ. Nothing's really coming of it.
Yeah, I think they're setting up for the 6-minute power runes. They want to deny that away from Yopaj. He's got level 6 up, so the Laguna Burst is there. If you combine that with the case, that could be devastating.
Yeah, he went for that power rune. They used it as bait, even though he knew the Undying was around. Perhaps not realizing Mavis was also here. He does get taken down, and with that Dragon Form, John Lelouch, he's going to be able to get a lot of damage onto that Tier 1 mid tower. But don't forget, you've also got that Siege Creep available. So it should be some substantial damage.
A lot of damage, and you're not safe here for Tims.
No, you are certainly not. He'll heal up through it, but the Siege Creep is still alive. Lelouch will just tank the Tier 1 tower as much as he needs to. Tims, he's trying his best to force them away. Lelouch now has been enchanted up in Yopaj. He'll rotate. Light Strike Array does connect, and you still do have the Laguna Blade with the Impale out. That'll be enough. Xavius now the one in trouble, but he should be able to get out. Skem doesn't have another Impale for another 5 seconds. And in the end, Boom, they'll need to leave the area now. But they have bought plenty of time for the creep wave to just chip away at that mid-tier 1. And in they go again. FBZ, not quite done. It's a bit more chip damage onto Mavis. Even forces another rotation back in from Xavius, but FBZ, he gets the kill, and they got the duel out, but they haven't got the damage output. He might barely survive, but no. Overwhelming odds in the end will be enough. And Tims could not reach in time to get the heal off for FBZ. Topside, Skem, very confident with that position, but he has a haste rune. They can't really hold him down, and now FBZ's going to join in. Take some illusions away. Cookie, though, is going to land. FBZ, he'll get ensnared up. They have the follow-up stun. He's still a very tanky boy. Chains out. Do they have the follow-up damage? They'll commit the song. Jewel is there from Force. He might just commit it straight off the bat, and they'll finish FBZ off. It's a 5-man rotation again from the side of Polaris, but they do. Polaris now feeling like they have to be ready to defend that bot tier 2 tower. We'll jump in. FBZ, he's going to get dueled immediately. They might have the damage this time without all the bonus armor, and they will. In fact, Lelouch, he's trying to jump onto Yopaj. BKB was there in time, however. Lelouch, he's just trying to back for now. Song was committed to boot. Yopaj, the BKB finally wears off, but Lelouch is so darn low. He will drop to Mushi, but they surround the Lina. It's a much bigger kill for Polaris. Boom Esports, they lose 2 big calls, and they'll have to leave.
That was a bit of an overextension coming out from Yopaj, almost. Like, I think he overestimated his damage output. The DK is still really tanky, right? Like, with a BKB you can last long, but he didn't have a follow-up. They didn't have the Nyx around to cancel off the kisses as well. It's still Natsumi.
Natsumi's trying to be a little bit cheeky here. Tims, he realizes which one the real one is, now does find it. Mushi, he'll join in. Skem, they've got the Impel with the right click as well. They do lose Tims, but if you get Natsumi, it'll be well worth it. Still, Natsumi's not dead yet. Jules out as well. They've got Skem down. Mushi, he's still going to try after Natsumi, but the man is still running. He might be able to make it out. Mushi, don't lose the fog, sir. Oh, he's run to the right. The plasma field, it's not going to reach, but FBZ, he knows where he is. Oh, so close for Natsumi, but so far.
Can look for a big opportunity here.
They can, but the rotations aren't coming in. The duel immediately out onto Skem. That'll be 1. Down already, but they move forward anyway. They still want to try and force the fight. BKBs are up, so the Song is doing nothing right now. It's Natsumi, he's still trying to just run away from Mushi, but the Song, it just wears off. The BKB was too long of a duration. It's now Lelouch, he'll be jumped by FBZ, gets shredded by the whirling axes. As Force is still trying to run away as well, but probably won't make it. As Mushi is right there to get the job done, and they'll find another. Xavius, he is the last piece of the puzzle. He'll run towards the north though, but
a bit of a slower start for Polaris as Yopaj, he's got that silver edge up, he's looking to play.
And you've got no Song on Natsumi, so he doesn't... Oh, never mind, they've got the jewel. They'll reinitiate back onto the Lena, they'll get the Aegis down. Still Scam, he's going to cut them off. Big Impale out, not quite. He'll get one, but it's just the illusions. They'll have to try and settle for Force, but he's also running away. He's Lelouch now, he's in the middle of everybody. He will drop as a second. They've also jumped in onto Mavis, so they might have another kill onto the Snapfire, and they will. So you got the Aegis off Yopaj, but you end up losing 3 heroes.
Yeah, just threatening, posturing around for the team. They have cleared out mid tier 2, so once they get the push going on the high ground here, they can transition to the mid, take 2 racks out. Mushi having the full Ags. Look at these towers. It's not going to last long.
Certainly not. Very, very fast process here with Boom. Keep in mind, it's only Mushi hitting the racks right now. Yopaj not required to really do anything. So they do make the jump in, and now they do. With the Blade Mail out, they'll try to blow up the Razor, but the nice Impale out from Scam gonna put an end to it all. Natsumi, he'll keep trying to chase down the Razor, but he is looking in dire straits as they chain forward. They'll get another kill. Mushi does end up going down, but what does it matter? They'll go right after Lelouch. Another great Impale from Scam, right onto 2 heroes. It may be time to call it, John. They call it, they've had enough. 25k net worth advantage. Boom Esports just completely demolish Polaris Esports in game number 1.
That is just ridiculous. Boom, they
already quite worried about my age these days and getting called boomer by the younger ones out there. Not very nice at all. There you go.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know,
I'm old, John.
Our admin Biggie. Oh, you're not old, dude. He's just extremely young, way too young for doing esports. That youngin. Actually, if you remember, he's like super young, like strangely way too young.
Is he really?
And that's something like you have. Yeah, like I think he's like.
It's a bit rough as a pos 5 Nyx Assassin as well, because you've got the spells to just keep them away, but you miss the Impale. Chances are Natsumi is going to be kind of screwed.
Yeah, you just kind of have to play it slow and watch for the forward aggression.
Oh boy.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
You're still level 2, Natsumi. You can't do that yourself. Still manages to have massive impact considering how much he's farming. Still, mid lane, Cookie does land. Yopaj will get him with the Scatter Blast, but now you do have Lelouch who does show up. You've got Lasso available for Force. He'll drop the arena. They may have gone too far with the Rolling Thunder. FBZ, he's made it in time. Yopaj, he will drop in the end. Haunt is here though. Mushi, he'll join the team fight. They'll get the Mars down. Lelouch now, who do you want to go after? He still has the Lasso up, but he won't commit it quite yet. Terrorize is there. He might look for a way out instead, and it looks like he will. So a big win there for Polaris. They'll just be happy with the fact that Natsumi has been able to freely farm up and actually has caught up quite well in terms of net worth, only behind the Snap now. In fact, Force has shown up to boot. They've got Arena in 5. That's a great spear out onto Mushi, and they should have to kill Mushi. He can't survive the damage output. They might be able to still turn. So the lift back is there on Force, but he has the Arena now. Still Yopaj, he's shown up again. Cookie in, he will get the Mars down, but now Natsumi going to show up, go back in after the Rubik, and might even have something to say about this Snapfire, as the TP will not work out. Yopaj, he's very low on mana now. He might be able to just outrun them with the movement speed, but it doesn't seem that way. So FBZ's shown up, but it's 1 by 1. And it might just be another kill to go the way of Polaris. Still Mushi, he'll rejoin. Yopaj is somehow still alive. He'll make it out as they take Mavis down. Lelouch now, he's the one that's trying to get the hell out of here. But FBZ's on the chase. Won't get the shield crash in time, however. Still Swashbuckle to the high ground. Go after, so they'll go into that dire triangle instead, see if they can find a better target. In fact, they will. They'll find the Mars immediately into the Cogs, and Well, this time they had the mana. In fact, FBZ, he jumps forward with the Blink Dagger. He gets another. They've got the Dark Willow controlled up. But do they have the damage? It doesn't seem like it. Not quite yet, but FBZ, he's back in, and Yopaj does manage to get a double. As Boom, they wrap around towards that tier 1 mid tower. And this time around, they should have it.
Yeah, they're finally going to be able to commit while doing so, buying space out for their spec. Tim's even has the Stolen Terrorize. So if there is a fight to break out, they can easily disengage now on the side of Boom. They just take it unceremoniously. No defense coming out from Polaris, shrinking down the map of Polaris further, making it a bit tougher for Natsumi to share farm with Lelouch and with Force. Lelouch, though, at least has the Boots of Travels up, very close to that BKB. Still got the lasso.
Bot lane, they missed the spear, but they still morph in, get the cookie off, and now the terrorized Tims. He's stolen away. There's no strength morph out. Natsumi, he's going to be caught, and now Force. He'll try to run. Can they catch him? Maybe not. Horn is committed. Mushi trying to find a way in. Let's get the Spectral Dagger off onto the Dark Willow. Xavius, let's get the Cursed Crown off in time. Terrorize is there onto FBZ, but Yopaj, he's got the Scatter Blast. Lane break though. Lelouch, do you want to reinitiate? Well, FBZ, he'll go in himself. With the Mortimer's Kisses out, they'll have plenty of follow-up damage. That'll be another kill for the Snapfire. Tim still has that Impale up. Rocket Flare. Give a bit of vision onto Natsumi, but they're not going to catch anyone yet. Still Xavius. We'll have a look back around, see who's in the triangle. As Polaris group up now, they might try to force the fight. Boom. They've waited around too long, they'll leave, at least for now. But there's your Shadow step in. They do get the Impale off as well. Lelouch, he's dropped half HP already. He'll try and find a way out now, but FBZ is going to cut the exit route. He's still alive though, on the cliff. Lelouch, he'll make it out just fine. It's FBZ now. Actually not going to blink. Arena's there, Tims, he does jump in. Impale didn't really connect though, and they both end up dropping. He had plenty of time to commit the blink or the swash. Very concerning signs. He's going to start working on towards that Eye of Skadi now, and that's going to make life for Natsumi a lot more difficult, but they do find Mushi. This will be a nice pick off if they can get it. Help is incoming, but the Terrorize is going to land still the Scatter Blast. Yopaj, he does land a double stun out. He might find some trades here, or maybe not. Natsumi will try to TP in time with the Hawk Shot. Scam, he'll make it just in the nick of time, but Natsumi, he'll try to waveform away. The chase is on, the Great Escape. Natsumi, he may not make it. The lift is out, Tims, he's got him.
Oh my god.
Oh, they threw everything at poor old Natsumi. He tried so hard, John, but he just couldn't get out. I think you needed to try to force it with this DD rune on Natsumi. I mean, it's a lot of damage, sitting for about 600 per right click. They're going to find Skem. Not quite the target, but they'll also find Tims. He does have an Aeon Disc, and the Horde is going to come through. They'll try to force the fight along with them. But can they get it? Natsumi still has that DD and the BKB going. Tims is still in danger, but the Rolling Thunder from FBZ being a real problem here as now they turn. Natsumi, he's been caught with the Terrorize. Going to allow him to get out as now Yopaj, he is caught with the Spear. It's off the mark again. The Snapfire though, dropping fast enough. Natsumi, he'll be able to take him down. Good start for Polaris. They will continue to try here, Boom, but Mushi, he can't move fast enough. He'll be speared to a tree. And eventually I think they'll get through him. He does at least get Xavius and Mavis in the meantime, but it's still not looking great for him, and he does drop. FBZ, though, does pick up Force, and is still going to try and chase down Lelouch. Not sure if he really has enough damage here, but it seems like with all the control, maybe he does. But Natsumi's going to show up. Turn back around, you've got the roll-up, but it's only going to last so long. So the swash away, but the chase is on Natsumi. He wants the kill, and he'll go all the way for this. Swash out, it's gonna miss. Waveform forward though. FBZ, he's not out of the woods yet. Rolling Thunder is now off cooldown, but it won't be necessary. Natsumi, he'll stop wasting his time.
Find that kill from the smoke. They'll certainly be able to clear that Roche fast.
A lot of heroes in that mid lane. Polaris, they'll smoke up themselves, but that may have been spotted as the Rolling Thunder going to go right through and already lands on the Willow, but the Spear Arena is out, but the Aeon Disc Tims, he's fine. Everyone's still alive here on Boom. Natsumi, he's moved in. He'll find Skem first. Onto the Rubik, he'll get him second. Now Mushi, what are we getting up to, sir? He'll haunt back the other way. They're trying to focus down Mavis. And Mavis, he will not drop as Yopaj. He's the one to go down. Natsumi now being a real powerhouse will turn right back onto Mushi. It's not looking great for the Spectre, and they should be able to get this job done. It's Mushi, he's still trying to find an exit route. It's not there though. Polaris, for the first time in this game, number 2, are seeming like the stronger team. Very nice against the Batrider, of course, and the Dark Willow as they will roll Thunder in. Hook shot out, they've got Force trapped up. Terrorize is going to fly in, but doesn't connect on anyone as Mushi. He'll go for the fight onto the Mars, and the Cogs will be the thing that kills him off, but they both fire back. FBZ, he's on the run. Tims will drop to Lelouch. Meanwhile, Yopaj will jump back in, but they had the lasso, and now Natsumi. The amount of damage he does cannot be underestimated. Towards the other side, Mushi's also been caught out. He's in the arena with the spear out from Force. They just need the damage, and the damage is on its way as Natsumi is back into the fight. Mushi, he will not last for long. A triple kill out for Natsumi now, as they might find more. Tims, he just brought back into the team fight. He might be going right back to the graveyard, but Mushi, he'll buy back again. Back in onto Force. Can they find the Mars and get the dieback? Not quite yet, but there's the hook shot. There's your dieback onto Natsumi now. The spear does land. They've got the Morphling without mana. Natsumi, he may have gone too far. Yeah, he's going to drop a triple kill back the way of Mushi as Mavis. He'll try to dig his head under the sand, but it's not going to work out for him. An ultra kill now out for the Spectre. A very prolonged team fight, but it... Meanwhile, Polaris, a big 5-man smoke, but Skem, great positioning here, does break the smoke, and now the Haunt in. They might force the fight. They're onto Lelouch. They've got the Batrider already, but Natsumi, he'll frontline and try to help out. Mavis, he's already gone on the next assassin. Force, a great arena. He's got 3 targets. He's got Yopaj. He's got the refresh. He might be able to just permanent lock him down on the Snapfire, but Yopaj is still not down. He hits the cheese. He'll survive another day, and they might be able to keep going. They're onto Natsumi now. He's out of mana. He's out of HP, and he's going down.
Oh my god.
There is no buyback on Natsumi as Force will drop to boot. Fall down without buyback. Oh, Yopaj. How does he survive? How does he do it every time? It's sickening.
I don't understand. Force had refresh. He refreshed right in front of Yopaj. He didn't drop the secondary arena. He didn't get the damage off on the snap, and Yopaj pops the BKB, gets the cheese, gets the gobble up play to find more kills. Polaris has no play. No buybacks. Batrider defending, and this is not enough. Mushi, he understands this. The rest of the team still playing tag with the racks, but Mushi looking for the tier 4s, looking for the call, but
drag him to the fountain. Just drag him right into the fountain. That's all you can do, but Mushi, he'll try to BKB. He will not make it. That won't be enough, but he has another one. He has another one. Lelouch's got a plan. A master plan, in fact, but it's not enough. Props to Lelouch for trying. He may have successfully defended this Ancient, as I'm not sure they can finish this game. Yopaj, he's gone. Lelouch has successfully defended the Ancient. Tims will give the tip over.
They're gonna play it safe though, but they will smoke. Looking to be on the aggressive. It's 60 minutes. Just farm the tier 5s.
They never want them, John, these pro players. They never want to have any fun. No, they're leaving him. They don't want to break the smoke. Fair enough. They're going to move in, but Lelouch is going to spot out Skem, but he does not see Yopaj. It won't matter, though. He blinks out. Mirror Shield has been found, so Mushi will take that. We'll see who he gives it over to. Very, very nice item. Jump. In they jump, though. Lasso is out. They've got Skem on the clockwork, but the Rolling Thunder is their FBZ. Arena hits caught absolutely nobody. Mushi's still fine. They've got Mavis down. That'll be him without buyback. Now they can go for more. Skem, Lasso, Lelouch, who are we going after? He's got no target. He's trying to retreat for now. Yopaj, meanwhile, still trying to fight back. He might drop, though, and he does, but he'll buy back immediately. Rolling Thunder again, FBZ on the spot, has caught out Force, and now's got Natsumi. They'll try for the man fight, waveform back to Tims, but Natsumi's surrounded. He's gonna try and just do the best he can right now. In fact, he's 1v4ing them. He might be able to get some, but no, the damage is too much, but he does have buyback on that Morphling. They still have a chance to try and counter, reinitiate, and force the game to continue, but the Megas are what's on Boom's mind. Lelouch will jump in, but he has no lasso. FBZ
Oh, see.
is going to drop the damage output from Natsumi, still too high, but he's going to buy back. Only 3 buybacks left on the map, and Mega Creeps, they are not up, John. They are not up yet. Even in a 5v3, I think Boom are feeling very nervous about initiating. In fact, never mind, Tims. He's in. He found the Dark Willow. Mushi, he'll join in as well. Xavius is still fine, though. Lelouch, no! He breaks the linkers with the lasso. He needed that lasso to make the comeback happen. He'll buy back. They've lost Xavius. He'll commit a buyback. They'll jump in again, but the immediate Abyssal Blade. Natsumi's still trying, but he's just surrounded again. He'll pop the Satanic now. Back on Yopaj. He's got the Snapfire. That'll be a dieback. Maybe they can defend this. Or maybe they can't. Lelouch dies back as well. It's all up to Natsumi. Mushi, well, he'll try. Tims is down though on the Morphling, or rather the Rubik, as the Morph is just bursting everyone down with the amount of damage they have. Hookshot in. Oh. Maybe they can actually get through him now. Maybe. Natsumi, they're trying. They've got the stun out. They should have enough, and they've got it. That's it. GG has to be called now. And they've called it. They've had enough. Polaris. Oh. They put up a great fight, but Boom Esports make the comeback work. And what a game 2 of this grand final it was, John. What a game 2 it was. Fair enough, John. We're going to head into a game number 3. Boom Esports 1 game away from finishing up and winning this grand final altogether. Will this be their second Pro Series if they make it happen, John?
Yes.
Second one, right?
Yes, it will. Back to back.
Back to back
as well, mate.
Wow, wow, wow. Back to back champions if they can make it happen. Polaris, I mean, that fight they put up last game makes me feel a lot more confident in this team now, and I'm just... what they're up to here. Lelouch is going to find Skem. He'll get nightmared up. In the meantime, Yopaj, is he just going to creep skip? He'll pull the wave over. Problem is, Lelouch is not going to allow this to happen for free. Tims will rotate over with the shackles out to buy a bit more time to pull the wave, but the boundless, no, it's off the mark. Just barely short. Mavis now even showing up in the mid lane to make sure he does not get this wave for free. And now Tims, he's in danger. Inkswell, Cookie, all of it's going to land, and that'll be Tims to drop. And the creep wave, it's going right back into that mid lane.
That they find a tier 1 tower to open up a little bit more map space down bot to farm in. So it's not completely shut out from Boom despite them being 3 kills behind. But the side of Polaris, of course, will look to equalize lanes. Looking for that top tier 1 now. They've been holding on to the RP on Force for quite a while, and Mushi.
Oh, they found Mushi. Top of the net worth board is Mushi. He doesn't want to die like this, but they have so much control. In fact, they even found Skem into the RP of Force. That'll be 2 down. Skem trying to survive with the brain sap, but will not be able to. Still, FBZ is going to reinitiate and re-engage here with Yopaj, but he only gets Xavius. Tims, he's going to show up, chains out on Natsumi, chases on for Yopaj. There's now a nice shackle out from Tims. They've got enough damage with the shield crash. They might lose this Wind Ranger. With the skewer out, they will. FBZ now, how do you get out of this one, sir? Without a swash? No, it won't matter. TPs are in. He'll turn right back around onto Mavis. Give another kill over to Yopaj. And now even Lelouch now is on the run.
Big win coming out, but Boom aren't backing off. FBZ's just using his body to keep this pressure up, and he rips out.
Yeah, but a nice cancel with the Boundless Strike. Still Shackles, doesn't really latch onto a tree. They actually leave the Snapfire for a second. Eventually does get taken down as Skem. He'll die, but Force will also go down as Mavis now. Will get punished for taking down the carry on Boom, or rather the +5 of Boom. And in the end, I mean, it was a very messy engagement, but I think Boom came out on top. Mushi is stuck around at the spot lane, not expecting the smoke to come in. He may be too late to react, or maybe not. They missed the 8th Remnant. In fact, FBZ's here now. Wukong, Soulbind, everything being thrown out. They've even got the Mortimer's Kisses. Nobody dying quite yet, but FBZ, he gets low enough to drop. Mushi, quite low himself, does go down in the end. On Boom Esports, they try to re-engage, but they get punished as they are still trying to fight. Polaris, though, they're happy to oblige. Tims, nice shackle out onto Natsumi, but Lelouch is watching carefully. He does pick off the Wind Ranger onto the Ember now. No reps available for Yopaj, no way out. He gets RP down and he'll drop. Another great kill here for Natsumi. That's 4 down for the sake of 1.
Polaris is again cutting off farm, although Yopaj.
Another nice kill if you can get December. The help is incoming, but they've got so much damage. They've already got him down. Natsumi gets the job done. FBZ, he's trying to chase down Mavis, but that's only a support you're getting, and he's got help behind him. Lelouch will jump in, RP's out, Force has got him, at least the raise up Mushi. He's got his own BKB now. He'll try to turn back on the monkey, and the shackle comes out Tims. He locks down Lelouch. They'll be able to find him, I think. He'll try to mischief out, but there's no way. He does end up going down as they go for more now. Force is the next target. FBZ dropping a little bit long soft, but the shackles shackle again from Tims into the Fiend's grip of Scam. Just perfect. Mushi, he's not done. He wants a bit more, John. Into the tier 3 tower, they'll get Mavis. Kaya Sanj, the tank here on this Void Spirit, going straight into that Aghanim Scepter, and he's seen a target that he's been enjoying getting all game, but Yopaj, quick reaction. It's right out. In fact, now Shackles, Tims, he's going to re-engage in the same spot. This is like the third time we've had a team fight here. He's got the cast up as well, John. Don't underestimate that cast. It's a very strong win as another Shackle catches out Lelouch. He can't get the Wukongs off yet, but the RP's there. They've got Mushi down, stunned up, but can they get the damage out? Not quite yet. Mushi, he's fine. As the chains, the re-engage. They've got Force. They've got Natsumi. The Void Spirit. No, he's still alive, Mushi. He's dropped too early, but Tims, he'll get the job done. In fact, it was Yopaj who keeps going. Another nice Shackle onto Lelouch.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tims. He's looking for more. He's feeling it now. Xavius, he's going to TP out just fine. You know what, John? I told you I wanted Tims on that Mirana for Polaris, but it's more impactful, of course, after the BKBs are already committed and expired. And in fact, they're going down bot lane. Tims, he gets a shackle onto the Monkey King right into the Fiend's grip. He's done it again, John. Basically setting up the kill on his own, and Mushi, he is a very happy coach right now as all the tips come out for Tims. Coach Mushi approves. Not much else they can do to fight back here against Boom Esports at the moment. But they've got to defend high ground. They do move up, Mushi. Again, with that Aghanim Scepter, takes down this tower quite fast. Force, looking for a nice skewer back, but no, the Yule Scepter. Gonna save Mushi. Have to wait out that skewer. It is back up in 3 seconds, so not a very long cooldown. Force could go again, but Mushi, he's BKBing up onto Lelouch with the static link out. Lelouch is still trying to fight within the Wukong's command, but it's not looking great. Mushi, he might finally go down, and does. That's 1 for 1. In fact, make it a 2 for 1 as Natsumi gets caught in the back. They don't have buyback on that Void Spirit, but I think they can still defend as long as Mushi does not buy back himself. So I think Boom will have to back off. Though I say that, FBC again, being a madman, and does jump in. That'll force a buyback out from Mavis. Meanwhile, Force almost going down to the Magnus, and FBZ, he is going to get punished for the jump in. In the meantime, though, Yopaj, he does at least trade Force. That'll be enough.
They will manage to get the retreat. Tim's still being scouted out here by Lelouch, though.
Tim's my turn. Back to Yopaj, he'll go in first. He found the Snapfire. Power shot is there. Xavius still alive somehow, and now the Shackles is there. They don't have a Fiend's grip out, but it may be enough to control Lelouch with his Focus Fire. Yopaj with the chains, but Boundless and Jingu is up. Lelouch, he can heal up, but no, he can't. The Sleight of Fist. It's too quick. A double kill out for Japoy is now Xavius. He just brought back to try and help. They'll skewer back Yopaj. I'm not sure that's great. The Shackles was there as well from Tims. And now Natsumi, he has respawned.
Happy. They can go again. I mean, there's no stopping it. RP still down for 20 seconds. It's going to be up by the time you can pull it off in the team fight. But Boom just... There's nothing stopping them. Why stop?
I don't see a reason to, John. You do have buyback on the Monkey King, so you've got to be a little bit wary of that. Lelouch can come back at any moment. And naturally, he doesn't want to commit that buyback gold right now, as he's already short. Skewer? No, the Yule Scepter again. Just too quick. Just way too quick. FBZ's in with the Rolling Thunder as well. Back in the Magnus. They'll just control force up. In the other side, the Shackle out from Shims onto Natsumi and Lelouch. It's not looking great because they got the feed script off. Lelouch has died back immediately, and now they can just clean up. Natsumi, he can't survive either. They don't have the buybacks, and this game's over. GG's called. BTS Pro Series Season 9 will go the way of Boom Esports. The back-to-back champions, John. They've done it.
I mean, boom. They just play out of their minds.